What's up, guys? DK. We are back to Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Mix, PlayStation 3. Let's not waste any time. We've got two very annoying bosses, and then two very long cutscenes. Kyrie, how you doing, baby? I told you guys, I can't explain it. This also explains my obsession with Sora from 13. Something about red hair and blue eyes. I don't know what it is. But red hair and blue eyes, yes please.
What's that? It's the king and Diz. I mean, Ansem the Wise. They must be higher up. We better hurry.
I'd rather we just skip the formalities.
I'd rather we just skip this fucking fight. Fuck this fight. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that this is a very different fight, so I shouldn't have to explain it. The funny thing is the fact that the normal version is a lot harder than the data version. For the simple fact that you start the fight off as a dice. Fuck that.
The first to run out of time is the loser.
Now you can attack him while you're in your dice form to escape it a lot faster. Unfortunately, every time I try that shit, I get hit. I mean, I get hit every time I try it. It's not like I'm doing a speed run, so I just wait until it wears off. All right, let's go. For the most part, in all honesty, until you get to the final stage of the fight, you can treat this fight like any other fight, and you do just fine. Of course, if you know exactly how it works, you can do all that extra stuff to end it a lot faster, stuff like that. But you know, it's not like this is the easiest stuff to understand. Like this stuff here. What exactly does turn over his? Okay, what exactly happens when I turn over his card? And when I turn over other cards, you know, what does it do? Is it bad for me to turn over the other cards or whatever? I mean, what does all this stuff do really? I see you. In all honesty, guys, I just treat this fight like it's a normal fight. Now, when I fight the data version of this, I play the game the way they want you to play it, because it does indeed end the fight a lot faster in the data form. I told you, it's really funny that the data version is easier than the main game version. It doesn't make any sense, but it is. It's a lot easier. I'm getting fucked up here. I don't recommend you try those gambling games. I mean, I know how to pass them, but if you fuck up, you're going to be in big trouble. Now, like I said, there's supposed to be a way to skip his desperation move. I don't know exactly how to do that, so I'm not going to worry about it. Here you go right here. You can either jump to avoid this or roll, or do what I'm doing, just spam your limit, or try to spam your limits and not get hit, but it didn't work that time. Okay. Now, you can either fuck this up on purpose and then try to hit him as a dice to get out of it and finish him off, or you can pass it. This version is actually quite easy to pass it, but it's actually very hard to pass it in the data version. I just gotta get 4 circles here. Alright, there we go. Once you pass this, you automatically win. Just gotta land one more hit. Well, one more finishing blow anyway. Okay, there we go. I mean, for the most part, I know how the fight works, but I ain't got time for all that. Just fight them normally until you get to the final part, then get 4 circles and you'll win.
How could you, Roxas?
That's Sora!
You okay?
Yeah, no worries. Let's keep moving.
Those of you who haven't actually played 358 days, I'm not talking about the cutscene from the 1.5. I'm talking about the actual game on DS. If you actually play the game, you'll understand why these guys are somewhat emotional toward Roxas. Okay, now this fight here, Sykes. This is another fight that's surprisingly easier in the data version than it is on the normal version. And the reason for this is because when you're holding the stick in the data version, you can't be hit by anything. But in this version you can. That's just not right. Now this is another boss that's loopable, but once again guys, I don't have time for that stuff. All that looping and learn how to do that, I'll just fight them normally.
Only you could have made it this far in one piece, Roxas.
That's really getting old.
Yeah, he's Sora.
Different name, same fate.
Alright, Sykes, we can finally kill this guy. Fuck him to hell, he's an asshole.
Do you feel it? The moon's power.
Moon, shine down!
Moon, shine down.
Be gone! Give me that. That's what I'm talking about right there. See, in the data version, while you're doing that, you can't be hit. But in this version, you can. That's not right. No exit. I mistimed that, apparently. I don't know exactly how many times it is after he counterattacks, but oh well. No exit. Up, fuck. I couldn't see him because of Goofy. Damn, Goofy Tornado. Get in the air, please. More damage. Alright, here we go. Whoa, watch out. Move aside! I didn't realize I was in the corner there. I should have grabbed the stick and fucked him up, but no. Move aside! Every time he does that, I get trapped in the corner. Okay, here we go. Give me this. Gotcha, bitch. Alright, let's go. Let me heal up here. I thought I could block that and make him flinch, but apparently you can't. He should be dead, but I fucked up. It's all good. I'll get him next time I break him out. What's he doing? That. Okay, I ain't worried about that. Be gone! Give me this. Move aside! See that? If I hadn't got hit by that, I would have grabbed him. But I'm not playing the data version. I am so used to fighting his data version. Okay, now he's really pissed off. Now when he does this, sometimes I do a Goofy limit break if I get the ground to stop getting hit. I know it's cheap and all, but I don't care. He gone. Stick. Okay, he's done now. If I don't fuck up my combos here. There he goes. Yeah, it's not right. His data form is so much easier. Now, guys, before we trigger these long cutscenes, I need to get something cleared up. A lot of you are probably asking me, how come I keep saying things like, you know, I don't have time for looping and I don't have time for learning how to do this. In case you're wondering why I keep saying those things, because I've had about 100 people redirect me to the speed run by Biscuit, Blade Biscuit, and another guy. I'm well aware of that speed run, but here's the difference. Those guys are professionals. I mean, they play this game like almost every day. They know every twist and turn of this game. I'm not on their level.
Why? Kingdom Hearts. Where is my heart?
I don't get it. Why has everybody been calling me Roxas?
Because, Sora, Roxas is your nobody.
My... nobody? But that's crazy. I never turned into a heart... Oh. Right.
It was when you came to rescue me. Remember?
Xemnas was the one who found Roxas. He could use the Keyblade because he was your nobody. That's why Xemnas brought him into the organization. But Roxas betrayed them. After that, I fought him because I thought it would help you wake up. I lost. But the next time we met, I made sure I was the stronger one.
Now, this cutscene here is exclusive to Final Mix, but it's also in 358 days. And if you actually play the game on DS, you'll actually do this fight yourself. Not just watch it. You actually fight it, and it's pretty fun. And also, the battle music played during that fight is one of the most badass soundtracks in Kingdom Hearts.
Why don't you quit?
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else. How many times do I have to beat you?
What the fuck? how the hell did you make a typo like this? You spelled it right in 358 days, so how did you fuck it up on PS3?
You have to stop him.
How many times do I have to beat you? All right.
Is this actually a word? I mean, I know people always pronounce it this way, but is this really a short way of saying have to? I mean, is this a real word?
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right. You've left me with no other choice.
What?
I have to release the power in my heart. The dark power that I've been holding back. Even if it changes me forever.
I have accepted it. Diz, he could feel Sora.
Oh, he told you how he felt, did he? Ridiculous. And nobody cannot feel anything.
If he had met Sora, things might have been different.
Maybe I didn't need to fight him after all. I think he left the organization because he really wanted to meet you.
Roxas. I wish I could meet him too.
All right, let's go.
How you doing, Kyrie? So all of you were out adventuring while I was living a normal life. Why do I always get left out? Yeah, guys, for fuck's sake, please do not leave her out in Kingdom Hearts 3. We need to actually play as her in more than just 5 minutes. I don't want this to be another Roxas thing. No, we need to actually spend like half the game with her or something like that, you know? Kyrie needs to have her time in the spotlight. Okay, before I trigger this long cutscene, let me recap on what I said last time. At this point, guys, it's very, very important, for those of you who care about it anyway, it's very important that you go back and master your wisdom form in that first room. Let me just go back and show you. Okay, I just defeated Syx, and even though Donald and Goofy are right by me, which means that coming inside this room will no longer bring my gauge back to max, which is very unfortunate. So that's why I recommend that you do it at the beginning. But at this point, the Heartless are still here. This room is still flooded with Heartless. Now, after you trigger the cutscene with Ansem the Wise, those Heartless will no longer be there. They will become nobodies. And at that point, it becomes very hard to level up your wisdom form. So I recommend that you do it now before triggering that cutscene. I've already told you my reasons for not doing it. I gotta consider those people who haven't done that yet, so I need to show you other ways to do it.
Ansem?
I'm a fool. I spent years studying the workings of the heart. Yet it seems I still haven't learned a thing.
What do you mean?
The process of encoding hearts is incalculable. The inhabitants of my Twilight town were data created from real hearts. I was convinced that they would think and behave the way I had envisioned, but I couldn't have been more wrong. A heart is so much more than any system. I saw it when Roxas and Kairi crossed paths. I knew, but I was too stubborn to accept it. It's always the same. I try to wrap my mind around things my heart already knows, only to fail. While I was trying to bring Sora back, I had so many plans in store. But once Sora was an acting force, they fell apart. All my research amounted to nothing compared with that one boy's heart.
Ansem, I'm ashamed.
All the more proof that hearts cannot be contained by data. Run, my friend. It's going to self-destruct, and anything could happen.
But, Your Majesty!
Sora, the rest is up to you. And Roxas, I doubt you can hear me, but I am sorry.
Ansem!
My heart is telling me what I must do. Please allow me to do what it says.
No! Riku!
His heart's decided. We can't change that.
I was wondering, who would dare interfere with my kingdom hearts? And look, here you all are. How convenient for me.
Now, before we continue, there's only one thing about this cutscene that I do not understand. Xemnas had all the time in the world to stop Ansem from fucking up his Kingdom Hearts. Instead, we're just going to sit here and talk. I mean, does that make any sense?
Ansem the Wise. You look pathetic.
Have your laugh. I deserve as much for failing to see you for the fool you are.
Students do take after their teachers. Only a fool would be your apprentice. After all, none of this would have happened without you. You are the source of all Heartless. It was your research that inspired me to go further than you ever dared.
I admit, my disregard brought chaos to more worlds than one. But what were you seeking? You erased me from the world, only to take my name and continue research better left forgotten. Is this the answer you've been looking for?
All that and more. I'm carrying on what you yourself began, and I'm creating a brand new world, one heart at a time. I thought you'd praise me, but all you ever do is hold me back. I understand, though. Unlike me, you have a heart, and you're powerless to control it. Consumed by the jealousy you feel toward the student who surpassed you.
Xehanort, foolish apprentice of a foolish man. You have surpassed nothing, only proved how little we both know. We may profess to know the heart, but its essence is beyond our reach. We're both ignorant, as oblivious as when we began. I'm afraid that any world you try to create, any world of yours, would be an empire of ignorance. That is why you and your creation are destined to fall. We've said enough. Rico, you know what to do. King Mickey, my friend, forgive me. Farewell!
Riku! Riku!
Wow!
Riku!
Ansem did say anything could happen.
Riku, you gonna take that off?
Oh.
What was that?
His eyes couldn't lie.
Lie? And just who were you trying to fool? Huh? Huh?
Myself.
Riku, come on, man. Why did you try to do so much on your own? You've got friends, like us.
Have you forgotten? I'll tell you why. Because I'm not a total sap like you.
Say that again. What should we do, Riku?
We must defeat Xemnas. He's the organization's last survivor.
Right.
Come on.
Alright, and Sora and Riku are fighting side by side, finally. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, guys, for the most part, that is the end of this episode. But once again, I have to show you this to make absolutely sure that you understand. Now that Ansem has destroyed Kingdom Hearts, the shadows are no longer here. Now you fight nobodies. That's very important information to know for leveling up your wisdom form. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for today. I'm most likely going to be leveling up my final form off screen. And then I'll see you later. Take it easy.